guns back and getting ready for this game. And putting it all on the shoulders of that fellow right there on the Naga Siren. Stabile ready to take over this game. We'll see if he can do it though.
I see one of the predictions is last player to be killed. And there's one thing I know, that's Nightfall, right?
Okay.
Because he just never wants to die. Okay, got it, solved.
But what if he's not killed at all? That's the other flip side to that one.
I don't know. That's a great question. Do they have to die once?
Yeah, I think so. If he's been killed, then he has to die one time.
Last player to be killed. Oh my goodness.
He wouldn't have been killed otherwise.
Wow.
It's just simple.
And what if that tree falls in the forest? And I'm not there. These are questions I just don't know the answer to.
I wouldn't think about it too much. As we get into this one, and BetBoom already stand up on their high ground. Still willing to throw out the voice lines. Got to show your strength early on.
Indomitable will,
yes,
one might say.
I like that. Analog running away. It's not want to get caught. Are they still going to play contestant for this? Sprout already leveled up. Reza will be happy.
That KJ tree, you're looking at it, you're like, can you max trance?
Yeah.
He's really making sure. The answer's looking like no.
RD making that switch up there and already has the blood grenade for down bottom, wanting to get aggro and already building into the medallion. But we'll see how mid lane goes. This was really one of the big problems in game number 1. GBK got off to such a freaking hot start. Let's see what Analog can do.
It'll be an interesting matchup here to see. The Pangolier, of course, has been a bit of a contentious hero.
Oh, yeah.
Where does he stand now? Are we Pango believers? I mean, we're all Pango haters.
Yes.
But now it's almost getting kind of sad to see the hero.
Oh, and just like that, King RD brought down.
Oh, should have stayed trans.
Pull up. Yeah, clearly. Or we could even pull up the camera. It just ends up falling. Well, that one was a quick one. I mean, the other area that we did run into some issues is Toronto-Tokyo is taking a beating for FCR. And also from KJ, the waves do manage to connect, but with the blood grenade, the rundown, he's looking close to dead. Do they have enough damage? Yes. Manage to bring down the Toronto-Tokyo tree.
Yeah, meanwhile, that death there onto King RD, that was because they had the level 1 connection there with the Bramble Maze.
Okay.
So got them good, and then combo that with that early damage. You can certainly see. I mean, that's the scary thing about Dawnbreaker, right? Even just straight up at level 2, now that you're threatening that as well, it could easily be a second death here. So King RD has to be very cautious here. Went with the Blightstone as well early on, so kind of hoping to be a bit aggressive himself, but he's one getting smacked in the head with a hammer into immediate brambles.
Oh, that's not good, as he is going to die, and a rarely seen thing, he's going to have to walk back out to lane because he didn't get level 2.
He's walking?
I have never seen a Nature's Prophet have to walk back to lane. That hurts. That one's really rough. Well, I mean, the thing that I was going to talk about before all hell broke loose down bottom is that in the last game, one of the big problems was the contention for the stacks, right? That really.
Sorry, I have good news. You're still not going to see it.
Okay, he's waiting?
Yeah, he just waited.
He's waiting.
He waited for the TP. 22 seconds. He's like, eh.
All right.
And he wanted something delivered to him on the courier anyway. It kind of worked out.
I mean, you know, he's in our old age, the knees get a little bit rough. You don't want to use too much of the walking if you can't help it.
And then, you know, you get a Wraith Band on your Naga Siren, so it's okay.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
But the Toronto-Tokyo rotations to steal the stacks were a huge point of contention, and that really felt like it set BetBoom up for just success the whole rest of the time. Not going to happen most likely in this case, because they're not going to be building stacks.
Solved.
The ultimate answer.
I mean, they probably will have some stacks at least though for FCR, you know?
Yeah.
You can definitely get in there with the Coddle. Try and farm up as fast as possible here. Gonna be an interesting game. We haven't seen a lot of Coddle off lane in a while.
No.
This was one of the, when Coddle like first became more of a core, this is kind of where we saw him a little bit more often than mid, I would say. Like, you know, many years ago, before we had our more recent round of mid Coddle.
Right.
And it's really annoying. He just like runs around the trees as much as he can. Tree, gonna try and deal with that. But tries to push out waves in a very hidden way.
Doesn't have that many places to go, and with King RD making the move over, they're going to be able to bring down that tree.
Nice steal.
So Vivo Keystar is making some action happen. As the Glyph will come out, stops that, or rather gets the extra aggression on Analog into mid. But you can see right now, man, the CS is all going BetBoom's direction.
That is true. Yeah, they are hurting hard here on Naga and Coddle.
15 and 10 on Nightfall. That is scary. I mean, you can obviously come back from a laning stage loss, but losing all 3 lanes is really tough.
Again, more aggression down here.
Or onto him. Stabile backs away, keeping himself alive as King RD underneath the tower. I mean, they're still just playing up in his face. Doesn't have anywhere to go. Starts to walk back in towards the tower, trying to do what he can, but it's not going to be enough. He just dies. Oh, man. BetBoom, they are absolutely all over him.
Yeah, and even with these Nature's Prophet picks falling off, you know, they're not making any mistakes here on the side of BetBoom. They all came prepared. They had their quelling blades, right? The only person with that one was Toronto Tokyo. He's good. He is a tree.
Oh, yeah.
Making sure that nothing gets messed up. I want to commit to these kills.
Ready.
KJ caught with a Lucent Beam here.
I mean, everywhere you look, it's just BetBoom running at him. This level of aggression is hard to deal with, although this is pretty nice. If they can catch GPK underneath the tower, a couple more hits. He just needs one more, but he's slowed. They'll get it. Analog gets a little bit of help in mid, and that will set up for a little bit of success their way. Still, I mean, when your Naga Siren has 11 CS at 5 minutes, you know you're having a rough time.
Analog's definitely that bright light, though.
Yeah.
You know, maybe get a couple runes here, make those rotations. They're always going to be helped out by King RD on this Nature's Prophet. Has the medallion here, too. So he's ready for the high aggro Nature's Prophet. No treants. We just want TPs, we want sprouts, we want damage.
See if they can do it. I thought I heard a teleportation coming in, but not opting to go yet. King RD hanging out in Fountain, has it back up again in a sec. Where will he look to? Looks like it's mid to refill the bottle. Oh! Does he get the refill? Yes.
Okay. Now, see, that should be dispelled. I mean, come on.
Dispel the
fountain buff, so when he comes back down, he can't give it to him.
Invoker doesn't need more. Stabile backs away. Pure gets hit. The roll through. Wait a minute, they find 1 kill, but can they get any in return? Analog making that rotation, wanting to bring down Pure. And bounce back and forth. A couple more hits is all that they need, and they will get him. So Vivo making some solid moves, and in fact, up top, KJ pairs together with FCR to get the finish.
Yeah, they're going to grab that bounty rune there too, so chasing them way deep into the jungle. If they can't contest Nightfall, at least they're picking off his friend.
Well, the CS doesn't look good, but the kills are making up for it. At the exception of the Naga Siren, who is about to maybe get passed over by the Willow. Oh, geez.
All right.
Gotta play catch up.
That part's not great. But it's a Naga Siren, right? I mean, we saw this just yesterday. Like, we've said multiple times, right? We had similar feelings looking at that Nouns game, and then Hector just vanished for 40 minutes.
Right.
Came out with a victory.
Absolutely. Can he manage to vanish? King RD already in trouble. Not quite able to get out of there. The Sprout was almost enough. But Toronto Tokyo finds the last hit. Also needs to be careful. That ward laid down by Save is going to scout this Naga Siren's movements.
And now, of course, this has to put the warning bells up there for King RD because we do have the Solar Guardian available, the Dawn ult.
Oh, yeah.
As it's quite well known.
This is going to be a scary couple of minutes here. I mean, yeah, they're going to have a really good vision. They scout Toronto Tokyo as he heads through and steals some CS.
Get that loot. Yeah.
Dude, he is left on an island. Walks back. They're still wanting to hunt, or at least just keep him under control.
If he just follows him this whole time, this is completely worth your time as Toronto Tokyo.
Oh, yeah. No, 1,000%. Now the chase is there. Have him with the Nature's Grass. They're diving. This is by the tier 2 tower. Where's the help? Can't connect onto the brambles, though. So that at least keeps him fine. But Analog making the move, still underneath this ward. They spot Save. And it looks like he's going to take over this bottom lane now.
Yeah, and now you have this, like, King RD has been TPing mid to refill this bottle. Now he needs to come down here and try and get some wards down, right? Like, this is a classic situation with your Radiant side, Lunas and Naga Sirens. They're going to be in this wishing well down here, so you need to get some defensive sentries up here, because you know they're going to have wards.
Nightfall makes the move. King RD there. Roll up. Wants to chase. Nightfall gets hit. Will it be enough? The Dawnbreaker ultimate comes through. The second round of the stun. He misses onto Nightfall. Instead, he realizes, I need to get the heck out of here. Numbers show up in mass for BetBoom. And KJ wanting to get out. The slow, it's enough, but not enough to get away from Save. So when all is said and done, it's a lot of heroes rotating top. King RD, does he manage to get caught? wants
Brambles?
to run away.
Oh, no. I don't think.
They don't know. Now they're going to see him pass right by, and that one's a little bit spooky. Solar Bind onto GPK. Couple more hits. Jump forward. Gets him. Analog gets the kill, and King RD TP'ing back home.
It was so low. Barely gets back home there after the earn charge.
They're fighting back, Trent.
Yeah. I mean, it looked like it was just going to be a free pick off onto the support, and instead it turns into a kill of GPK. Much needed right now.
Analog is definitely carrying the weight, and KJ making these moves with the clockwork. You get in range for a swashbuckle for a finish. Does it look like they're going to make that full move?
I don't know how many times he's filled this bottle mid. It's got to be like 6 at this point already. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, they're giving everything that they can to this Pango. He needs to have a good game. Like, they absolutely have to carry this Naga through the mid game. And getting closer to Fusel Blade will do that.
And this pressure up top is also keeping Toronto Tokyo from chasing in the bottom lane and setting up plays. Now, that being said, the Solar Guardian will be back up in another 30 seconds, so you might see Toronto Tokyo do the Twin Gate, go hunting, try and find the Naga Siren, because they still have this ward, right? No one has come down here from the side of Vivo Keystars to try and de-ward this.
Right. No, it's just all been left alone.
Oh, but he's got a free wave up top, so Toronto Tokyo doesn't really want to go anywhere. Luna's in the jungle.
No.
Needs that level 6.
Hunting, finding, GPK, slowed down, roll, bringing everybody. Save shows up. The roll connects, gonna hit him on the backside, finds it, rolls through, and the finish. They're hunting GPK, and they're killing him.
You know, if there was one strategy I would take against BetBoom,
yeah,
it might be killing him multiple times.
Right.
You know, chain killing GPK. He said before in interviews, you know, he definitely used to get really tilted playing Dota. It's something he's worked on. So hopefully it's not going to be impacting him too hard. But it's very frustrating when it feels like you're doing the right moves and you're just getting killed over and over again.
That was a close one.
Yeah, nearly got another one there.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, not just because obviously a very important hero to kill in the Invoker, but wanting to play some of that mental games as well. See if they can do it. If there's one thing that's going to tilt mid laners, it's dying to Pango. That has happened more than a few times.
Pango's got a huge stack right now.
Oh, that's a Midas for Stabile.
And that's Diffusal Blade just about down here. Another 600 gold. Get some Ancient Camps there as well, but save those for somebody else. Okay, I think he's dead.
Yeah, they're bringing numbers for that one. That's an easy takedown for BetBoom.
They're building GBK back up. You know, he needs some earn charges, so.
Rotation, finding save. Analog on him. Not going yet. Bramble connects, terrorized to boot. They bringing in Fjord.
Good cogs.
Yeah, that was nice.
Walk off that interception there, just in case. They didn't actually have GBK that close. I think they might have been a little bit concerned that there'd be like a follow-up after. So.
Right. KJ still trying to get to level 6.
It's got it right here now, though, so not too bad overall in terms of timing.
Yeah. And of course, pairing that together with the Wrath of Nature from King RD could be really quick blow-ups if they can find the right targets. But will that end up happening? Still 7-7. Smoke up now with Coddle and the Clockwork running into GPK. Hookshot finds him. He walked into a ward. In trouble, starts to die. There's no Dawnbreaker ulti because they used it top. GPK goes down. Another death for the mid laner.
Got him again. The bounty being claimed again. There's just wanted posters everywhere of this Invoker.
Taking him out. And yeah, 8-7. Only 1,000 gold lead right now. It's mainly on this Dawnbreaker.
I mean, GPK has now taken that bottom core spot there as Kosvili has the Midas going. So into the hot tub, farming it up on this Naga Siren. The plan is simple. Keep farming.
Can they do it? Still a little while before Hookshot's back up again. They will see the ward was up there. Just a sentry to take away.
I'm curious if Save actually finishes up this Yule Scepter. It's kind of an interesting first item on a Dark Willow, considering the matchup they're up against. You know?
Yeah.
Like, doesn't really help you that much in lost situations. I'm not seeing it. I feel like the Force Staff might be super helpful too for your teammates. Definitely a very individual item. Like,
right.
I'm not seeing a lot of like cancel plays that are gonna be super useful.
Yeah, if you're in position where you're like canceling a Pango ult or something like that,
yeah, maybe.
You're likely already gonna die. But we'll see how he does with it. At least for now, got to be pretty happy if you're KJ, being involved in a lot of kills, getting a third of the way, or rather a quarter of the way towards that Agnum Scepter as stacks are being built and taken. Defusal done. This is the item that makes this hero become so terrifying.
I guess it's mostly just like a single setup. Because one thing we've noticed several times is he's always waiting for the brambles from setup plays, right?
Okay.
So I guess he's thinking of it more as an offensive potential.
Right.
Interesting.
As a 2,000 gold lead. Do you think that for Vivo Keystars, they need to keep trying to play looking for kills? Because that has felt like how they've kept it close. But is there ever a point where they want to sit back and farm?
No, they actually need less kills, I would say, compared to last game. In this game, they're doing it way better, right? Finding many more kills on the map.
Analog.
Oh, the hook shot.
Oh, he
no.
blocked it, but he gets the roll-off. Analog trying to escape. One more hit. Will it be enough? The Sunstrike actually off the mark because he got stuck in GPK is going to be the one to go down. I'll take that, please. Thank you very much.
Oh, I think the booth it's tilting. It's up on an angle.
Oh no, what is happening? Save. Now also Chase, KJ there. They drop down the Dawnbreaker ultimate, but FCR, he gets out. Nightfall still hunting. The Coddle in some trouble, but actually might be able to get out of there. They drop the Eclipse on a King RD. Ring around the Rosie trying to get out of vision, and might actually be able to escape as he hides through the trees, jukes the other direction. Now Nightfall gets shown up on. Sprout and Manta to get out of trouble.
And he actually made the save there because he was trying to connect through underneath on Nightfall to stop FCR from escaping on the Keep of the Light. So King RD made a huge play getting in there with that Sprout. That's what kept that Cobble alive as they try and kill KJ. Yeah, he's dead.
Oh, FCR! Almost went for that step back. Toronto Tokyo is going to die, though. All right, we have exploded into a flurry of kills in this game number 2.
Yeah, he's 5-0-2 on Analog this game. They really have given him everything, and he is definitely paying off right now.
That's what you want to see. And of course, think about this. All of that movement, all of that action up on the top side of the map, and look who's down bottom. Spile is almost at the Manta style after going for the Midas.
There's a Naga Siren in this game?
I mean, if he's free to just AFK farm like this, BetBoom are going to be in trouble later.
Second best KDA, right?
Oh, yeah.
0-1-0, he just wishes he was 0-0-0.
Well, FCR is going to give up his life here, but will be, oh, you can see the heat map down bottom where he's been at. As Save also gets jumped on. Have we caster cursed them? Because now Vivo Keystars are losing all of their heroes on the bottom side of the map. BetBoom, they strike back in a big way.
I mean, they know where the Naga is, right?
Oh, yeah.
So they're kind of playing this wall here with their other heroes who are slightly less important. Of course, your mid tower is also just being hit by a creep wave, which doesn't feel great.
No. And, well, the mid tower for BetBoom is already gone. It is going to be a tough ask to take one of these other tier 1s without contention from BetBoom. Although they do have great split push on the side of Vivo Keystars.
Ghost Walk initiation up here.
They have vision down. They see him.
Combo.
They see him. Yeah, and King RD just dancing in their face, letting them know what's happening. Just like that, another move. Smoke up, FCR, KJ, ready to go together.
We've had a couple games with the Muerta versus the Naga Siren where they haven't been able to actually song TP.
Right.
And in this game we have the Solar Guardian, which could come into play, right? Depending on like where the enemies are positioned around.
Yeah.
Might not be able to find those opportunities.
They drop down a ward. That one might have been scouted just barely. The sentry going down because it was on the low ground. And you can see that, yeah, the rest of BetBoom, they head out of the way. So we'll get the D ward here, but not able to connect. They were looking for another Invoker kill. They have put so much emphasis on trying to catch GPK 0, 5, and 5.
So poor.
Yeah, he has not been able to get off to a good start.
He's looking for that 18-minute Invoker Midas.
Yeah, that hurts. But in spite of his woes, they are going to get both that tier 1 tower in the mid lane and a lot of pressure onto the tier 2 bottom. While Keystars, they are just trying to take the top side. Analog cleans up the tower.
They're going to smoke Twin Gate.
Okay.
Is that the idea here?
Still a long ways to walk to get close to anybody.
I think they were hoping that they were trying to set up and bait on this wave, I think.
Okay.
But they're going to be moving through some dire vision here. See if they give themselves away through that smoke. Doesn't look like it.
Ooh, thought about picking up that bounty rune. They see the Naga Siren illusions on the Luna illusions.
Smoke on smoke.
Bounty rune goes away. Toronto, Tokyo, and Save grouped together. And it does look like they're trying to set up with a Dawnbreaker ultimate onto this.
Yeah, the overgrowth, definitely the big leading force they're hoping for.
It doesn't look like it's going to end up happening. That ward expiring soon from Keyed Stars, and they give up on the bait play.
And Toronto Tokyo probably not super confident in just having the sentry up on that pillar now, right? Because there could still be a radiant obs, so
yeah,
can be a bit frightening here to move through. But with the backup of Invoker, he's confident now.
I mean, and they've at this point, I feel like they've succeeded in making the space for the Naga, right? Like they're in a really good position with her. Still want to get to that heart, obviously, and more items before you actually start fighting.
BetBoom are just doing the same thing we talked about last game with the TB, right? This was the concern during the draft, is that, if you want to play super greedy, Nightfall was really willing to push towers earlier, much earlier than other TBs were doing, and he's doing it on the Luna too.
They find one here mid, gonna try and bring him down. Analog roll did not go off. Gets brought down. A good connection. Toronto Tokyo able to play interrupt. This has seemed like a really good answer for the Pango.
I mean, first step of the game too, right? So that streak going to pure. And this is the point of the game where he's looking for that big jump when you pick up the Deso, because he already has the BKB, so his BKB and his Echo.
AJ trying to farm, has two components of the Aghanim Scepter, but Save is stepping up to the high ground with Toronto Tokyo. A lot of heroes in tow. KJ, they drop down a ward. Should see him in just a moment, although he heads off to the other tree line.
I just love how aggressive they are with his Luna. Like, they're just following along. They know that if they get a single kill, they can immediately go into the towers. If they force out a song, right, that's 130-second cooldown, they can immediately just go right back for it. They have to hard commit with some sort of a hookshot play or something and a rolling thunder if they want to defend here for Vivo Keyed Stars. Instead, they know that they're about cutting waves, right?
Yeah.
They're gonna miss out on this Wisdom Rune.
So Wisdom Rune and then also Tormentor going the way of BetBoom. Although, I mean, it's not super easy. Pure is actually...
Yeah. And King RD, of course, says, hey, if you're taking mine, I'm taking yours.
Yeah. So nice pickup. Wants to back away. Toronto Tokyo spots him. Knows that he's going to be over there. And the root, the connection, tries to TP out. Gets broke.
No.
Oh, no.
Oh.
He just escapes. All right. Fine.
Yeah.
I guess, no overgrowth means no chance for a kill. Well played.
All right. Probably surprised he got away with that one, but he'll take it.
Nicely done.
He taunts his way in the fountain.
Well, 10 to 11, still only 3,000 gold separating them. And Nature's Prophet, I mean, he's going to become another core if left to his own devices and just farming up. Starting to build up that net worth and can soak up so many areas of the map that the rest of his team can't get to.
One thing, though, that commonly happens in these Naga Siren games is the big XP advantage that the enemy carry gets. Like, right now, Naga, level 14, Nightfall, 17 and a quarter right now. Very aggressive on the map, super confident on this Luna. Still has the 9-second BKB, has the butterfly. Is it done?
I think it's just about, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's coming out right now. So that's full butterfly completed.
Yep, had the more masks assembly from the masks, so. Yep, and I guess Roche, right? Yeah, he's already running there. They did flare it, however. It just dissipated. I don't think they saw them go in. Nightfall's just pinging it like, team, hello?
Yeah, they're hunting King RD instead. Analog heads back to base. That's going to take him a second. GPK was trying to hunt and wanted to go for a kill there onto Nature's Prophet, but decides not to. So heading through the gate, and eventually they will clean up that Aegis and get it onto the Luna. I'm assuming it's going to be onto the Luna.
Man, they have such strong confidence in their ability to actually push with their carry.
Yeah.
More so than I think other teams have been showing a lot in this current patch, right? That's kind of why we're having these very dull mid games where people are very scared to go forward for good reason. They want to ensure that everything's secured. Tier 2 seem to last a really long time, but Nightfall just feeling confident. Even if it's not this huge net worth lead, they understand, like, with the current position, with the heroes that they have and the itemizations they've gone for, I don't really see an easy way for them to fight outside of Vivo Keyed Stars. They have to play very patient.
Well, this is maybe a little bit of a bold move, but they TP right onto GPK and got him caught. Still in more trouble, rolling back and forth. He's gone. Okay, that works.
Just kill Invoker.
Now look for more. Can they get out with the rest of them? Analog is feared. Tries to survive through this. We'll have another swashbuckle up in a second, but the stun, the root, the control, it's enough. So GPK appreciating what Pure is doing.
Yeah. As long as he understands that his deaths don't really matter, right?
Yes.
Like, this Dawnbreaker's humongous. He's just a whatever. He's like, I'm going to come back. I'll cast a couple spells. You want to keep killing me? That's fine. I have a Spirit Vessel. Whatever. Look at my Dawnbreaker. Look at my Luna. They're going to carry me through this game. Speaking
of, that's a DD on Luna now.
Oh, perfect.
As we take another look at this fight, GPK just right on top of him. King RD was able to make that kill happen. But seeing in the world that we're in again, it's going to be KJ going down to Toronto, Tokyo. BetBoom, they're getting ready to walk up a high ground. He was catching waves. They managed to kill off the whole wave that's at the tier 2. We'll see what BetBoom want to do, because again, 3.5 minutes is a long time. Do they want to walk up high ground?
Just go mid, right? Don't get too crazy here. Clean up the tier 2s. If someone steps out of place and you get the kill, sure. Then we can go high ground.
But of course, you can see there, the Nature's Prophet cutting waves up top. They're going to continue to do what they can to defend this high ground. And the question is, do BetBoom actually feel confident going up to themselves, or are they just going to try and collapse the map down a bit?
I mean, they have. They're all gone. All the tier 2s, 25 minutes, every tier 2 knockdown. This is not something we're seeing a lot this event.
No. No, the shutdown is imperative.
They have found many shortcuts on the road to the International. Okay, everyone else has been taking the long country road.
Exactly.
Very scenic, though. We've seen some fantastic things.
Well, speaking of seeing things, King RD is going to TP out. That is rooted immediately.
Not this time.
GPK to get there in time. And
sir,
no, Tornado's there. Doesn't have a way to get out. They're trying to rebuild morale.
Yeah, see, you can do it, buddy. There it is.
That's what he needs. First kill on the board.
Is his first kill.
Dude, they have been putting so much emphasis on just shutting him down. It's funny to see. But Aghanim Scepter done for the Pango. So more spam, more ability to hold high ground. As the Naga Siren Illusions will spam out. Already has the entire heart done and working on the butterfly. When is the point where that starts to become a bit of an issue, this Naga Siren in this game?
Well, at the point when they can actually get it on the map a little bit, because it feels like they're still struggling, right? They can hold one lane right now.
Yeah.
They still have to win a good high ground fight. Then it feels kind of good, right? Like, you win one high ground fight, then you kind of push it on the map. You try and destabilize their idea of lane push right now. King RD's doing his best. He's TPing all over this map right now.
Oh, yeah.
To his death, but, you know.
Oh, almost got the courier there. That would have been nice. But look at these. Like, the little treants are going to chase or pull the creep wave all the way over. Very annoying to deal with.
He's also dropping these AUG sentry combos across the map as well. Again, trying to, like, open up these opportunities because they have hookshot, they have Pango, so they can get these quick in and out kills where possible. And then that's what's opening up the space for possibility to try and get out here and maybe get his butterfly, but I'm pretty sure that, you know, Nightfall still kind of just shreds these.
I mean, they're going high ground right now with Nightfall.
Oh my goodness. Carry hitting buildings.
It's really nice.
It's so beautiful.
Right is saved by Zamitis, though, which is something to consider, too. They're ready for the late game, but
for the attack speed, for the attack speed.
Now. As they immediately burn him down to about half HP. 24 seconds left on this Aegis. And they time this out now, maybe. And maybe try and keep him alive. Take the fight right afterwards. Rooted. Down low. I mean, Barrack's already gone, but Nightfall alive.
Imagine.
They're looking, hoping, hunting. He still has Satanic, though, so if you show up, I mean, he just turns.
Yeah, but if you hit the crate, if he cancels this? Oh. He was trying to get, like, the perfect flare that would cancel it. I mean, he's Satanic. That's really bad. But that's okay.
So one set of racks down. BetBoom. Gonna try and play for that next Aegis and close out the game at that point, most likely. We'll see if Keydstars can do anything to upset the balance in between now and then. At least for the moment, Nightfall is definitely the one to watch out for, though. He's just way too big.
One of the things with these Naga Siren lineups, too, is that in order to get these big team fight wins, you kind of have to get a lot of the Riptide, which usually comes down to this idea of the enemy team being like chain stunned, just like held in place. You got the blender going, right? And they do have that because they have this Pangolier. Maybe eventual Coddle Egg.
Oh,
kind of cool.
Well, this one is pretty good right here. GPK does pop the BKB, turns to fight. They get the lift up as the stun came through. So King RD is the one left behind. As Tango ulti was used. Oh, wait a minute. Clockwork? They don't quite see him. Oh, Pure chasing. He wants KJ. Just out of vision. They see him now.
Jetpack.
Cogs tries to get to the far side. Gets him stuck in the Cogs. Now the battery assault. Jetpack. Roll away. Does have TP. Hoping to escape. KJ buying more and more time for his team, but it looks like eventually they're going to find the kill on the Clockwork. Playing cleanup.
Yeah, and at the same time, though, Naga Siren pushing out as much as possible. Illusion spamming down bottom. Grabbing the Ancient Camp there, too, and Butterfly now delivered.
As long as he can stay alive, maybe that's going to be what they're looking for. A fast Butterfly done for Ostabile. See where he goes to next. But the map starts to feel very small when you don't have any more tier 2s up. Pure. Hunting. Gets him there with the net. Backs out for the moment. The root, the control, the Sprout's there. Hammer gets him out of harm's way. And with that BKB TP out, manages to escape.
Yeah, not going to have any way to cancel that for a long time until we get an eventual Basher for Pango. But it's not Basher next for him. It's going to be the Blink Dagger. Picked up at the same time as Pure's going to snag one on that Dawnbreaker. So maybe a chance to stab into the back lines here. Maybe just another chance to try and kill GPK. That's probably what he'll do.
Yeah, just jump on him again. See if it ends up mattering, though. Because at least for the last couple of minutes, those kills have felt much less important than it did earlier on. It's been all Nightfall and Pure this game. And they've been carrying it well. Pure is incredibly farmed. Getting close to crossing up that Naga Siren.
Yeah, the teammates are getting a little jealous. You know, like you said, Save's got that Midas. It's only a matter of time until Toronto Tokyo just queues up the Aghanim Scepter, and we can just stay here all morning.
Absolutely.
Or, I guess, afternoon now. We've already passed it. Perfect.
Ward. They're able to come on in and take away that vision. And Naga Siren Illusions cutting waves. They have one or anything to deal with this bottom one, though. I mean, it definitely feels like it's just waiting for that Roche. Which, with a minute and 20 seconds away, is going to be spawning down bottom.
Toronto Tokyo, he's on it. All right? This is
so
his job. It's good to be playing Tree Protector when you just have to be the tree, right? Look, he gets flared. If he just stands still, they may not notice.
Right. Down the Roche pit, he's ready.
Yeah. Just, wow. That's a lot of APM. His numbers are going through the roof right now.
Look at this guy.
Yeah, he's just gaming right now.
This is the highest level gaming you can do.
Yeah, this is. There's two replays. I mean, can you tell the difference between Heralds or Toronto Tokyo? You never know. Oh, Living Armor. Nice. Big play. Big stuff there. That took a lot of effort. Is he in the booth?
Yeah, he might be.
I think he's still in there.
Let's go grab a sandwich or something.
He still hasn't moved. Oh, he moved outside the pit. Oh, back in. Misclick. Okay.
Got to keep your hands warm.
Yeah.
So they're going to smoke through. Oh, and actually go for a little backstab play here. Interesting. Now, they will lose a tier 2 tower, which, of course, Trant's very upset about.
Oh, FCR. Oh, don't go too far out here. Okay.
Does still have Song. Roche?
He hasn't used it this whole game, right?
No Song of the Siren used yet. Sunstrike shows. That might tip him off. Oh, mirror image. Tornado lift up. The terrorize is there. He does not manage to get it off. And that will be the beatdown that they were looking for. Second death on that Naga Siren.
It is crazy that considering the state, though, there's creeps hitting their towers.
Yeah.
This is really frustrating to play against. There's no doubt about that. It is starting to give that little glimmer of hope of, like, how can you not stabilize the map at this point? And it's just because of the way that they've just got all these little things. This Aghanim Scepter, I mean, they put it all in the panel, right? The Aghanim Scepter on the Clockwork, then Nature's Prophet constantly TPing in there. He's also got pretty low respawn time still, so those deaths didn't matter too much.
That's the benefit of the low levels, man.
I mean,
There's silver lining.
it would be great to get 20. That would be nice.
Oh yeah, that would make things a lot better. But this should be BetBoom now claiming the Aegis. All of their waves are going to be shoved out completely across the map when this happens.
You see that GBK actually just sunstrike the tree line there, all by the cliff. Just making sure. No clockwork here trying to be sneaky or something.
Yeah, no opportunity for that one. So Aegis, cheese in hand, BetBoom, claim it. And that is an Aghanim Scepter done on save.
Okay, it's go time then. And we have the MKB on the Luna here to deal with the Naga Siren, so no concerns there. Approaching the high ground. GBK also wants to have a little bit of fun, so picks up a Blink Dagger to just hop onto the high ground, kind of like on that Storm Spear with the Eggs. Just wants to secure things. Hook shot not gonna hit.
Ooh, slow down. Oh my God.
That was a lot of damage.
That is not what you want to see with the initiation. When you jump on the Dawnbreaker and two of your heroes get down to half HP, you know you're having a bad time. Oh, and there it is. Moves in, gets the kill, gem on the ground. I mean, this next 4 minutes that the Aegis is in Luna's hand, this could be the end for Keatstars. Their hope here at the road to the International, and for BetBoom wanting to move on. It's gonna all come down to, can they delay through this period of time? Look at that, 93% win probability from Dota Plus.
You know, it's actually been stalling there for a long time, though.
Oh yeah.
It's been around there for the past 5-6 minutes or so. And they are holding on Vivo Keatstars, no doubt about that. They need that one amazing high ground defense of some mystical variety, but the fight doesn't even feel like the thing that saves you, unfortunately. It's just the wave push. Like, if they actually get to the high grounds,
oh yeah,
that's terrifying.
No, and they're going to get there very soon. There's one creep wave coming in. FCR is going to try and deal with it while simultaneously the other waves are shoved out. They do still have a glyph available. All
right, couple creeps still alive.
Takes him out. There's the glyph. That's Bloodthorn done.
So someone needs to kill this wave or they're in big trouble.
Yep, that's what needs to happen. Rooted. They're throwing out the flares to try and kill the wave off. Nightfall under control, and yeah, Analog is right there. He's onto him. Gets GPK yet again. The Overgrowth connects. Save is right on top of him. Doesn't manage to quite find him. And with the BKB wearing out soon, Analog still in trouble. Tries to jump away. Disarm. Escapes. Will it be enough? They're still trying to deal with Nightfall, and Nightfall is almost dead, but not quite falling yet. Keeping him very, very low, and he's life-stealing off of the creeps. A couple more hits. 30, 20 HP. They come in and take him down. It's only the Aegis, but at the very least, they got that. There's just so little left in the tank, though.
A glimmer of hope, perhaps.
They need whatever they can get. King RD is still cutting waves on the bottom line. Gonna get out of there. Manta dodge, trying to escape, pulled back in with the EMP, and he is gone. 70 seconds. Yep. No more Naga Siren. BetBoom just looking to clean up.
Yeah, too many BKBs still up there to even try and go for the songs. We might not even see one this game. They got a full minute right now to close it out here with the Alacrity Luna.
They're making these plays look so easy. BetBoom, just move on up with your carry and hit some towers. That's Mega Creeps. 45 seconds with no more Naga Siren, and while they are rooted, it's the only thing holding Nightfall back from hitting these buildings. He steps forward. Analog can try spamming out something. King RD is pushing along this bottom lane.
The fans are approaching the stage. They smell blood in the water.
They're ready for this one as the Ancients expose. BetBoom stepping forward. They are going to take the victory. They are going to move on the road to the International. And Vivo Keatstars, they're out of here.
BetBoom expectations perhaps met here this morning. Not something